Yo, what's good, you guys? So me being a full-time YouTuber, there are periods where I kind of have a lot of free time in my hands, especially if I'm not making a video or editing a video. And I kind of spend a lot of that free time on the interwebs. And if you're anything like me, cheap as then you might not have been too interested in the last couple of videos because it was like the top mods over $500 or over $100 because those things cost money. So this is my attempt to try to make it more fitting for everybody. Here's the top mods for your Mark 7 GTI for under $50. And what better place to do that than the place where you could buy parts you didn't even know you needed? AliExpress. A few things I wanted to say before I got on with this video because I thought it would be important for y'all to know. First off, if you don't know what AliExpress is, it's basically Amazon but in China. It's a pretty legit site, but a lot of the sellers and companies on the site is based out of China. So assuming you're here in the US, a lot of the stuff do take a while to ship to you. So, maybe a couple of weeks or even up to 2 months. And the stuff on AliExpress, I wouldn't necessarily call it knockoff, because knockoff is kind of like, let's say you have a Gucci bag, right? And you would have like Gucci logo, Gucci monogram, all the Gucci tags, but then it's not from Gucci, therefore it's a knockoff. Whereas AliExpress might just have the bag with like a very similar style, in fact maybe the exact same style, but then it wouldn't say Gucci anywhere on it. So I guess you can say it's like replica or some type of Chinese market mock-up. So fair warning, like a lot of the stuff is pretty legit. For example, automatic folding mirrors for the Mark 7s. But then again, I probably wouldn't buy a downpipe or a tune from AliExpress. So just use your common sense, I guess. And second, a lot of the stuff I found was cosmetic oriented, like kind of like stickers or overlays, stuff like that. So not really anything performance. In fact, nothing performance at all, probably, because I don't think there's much performance you can get for under $50. So here's me trying to do this video a little differently because rather than just me talking to the camera in my room the whole time, you guys can look at my computer screen and see what's going on. I guess that's more visualizing and more entertaining than just looking at my face. So starting off, I wanted to go over some of the things that I've already advocated for in the past and in my previous videos. So rather than me kind of go into depth about it, I'm pretty sure you can find it somewhere. First things first, it's these paddle shifters for the DSG people, aka people with the faster transmission. I see a lot of companies kind of sell these on American-based websites for like 50 or even up to like $80 with their logo or branding on it. Whereas you can kind of just get the exact same one from AliExpress for like $20, as you can see. $20, and these I personally have these and they fit fine. Everything about them is fine. It's a direct replacement, and 4 different colors, whatever you want. I have the black ones, and if you want to see my in-depth review about these, there is a video somewhere. Maybe I'll pull up the pop-up right now on the corner. But yeah, these are fine. They're metal, they're not plastic or anything, they're metal based, and they work fine, they were great. Fitment was perfect for $20. And if you click over here, I used to have these were the ones that I had before I swapped them out for the other ones I just showed you, if that makes sense. But as you can see, $13, and companies still do the same with these too. They charge like $50 for these or something like that, and why? These are 3M'd on, and they're not bad, nothing is wrong with them. They're also machine aluminum, heavy metal, but everything about them works exactly as you would expect. As you expect a pair of paddle shifters too. So save yourself the $50 or whatever else these scammy ass companies charge and just get these on AliExpress. This is a different variation of paddle shifters. I don't have these, I've never used these, but I've heard people have them and buy them from AliExpress, and same thing, $18. Works perfectly fine for a pair of paddle shifters. I personally don't like these, so that's why I never bought them, but I would assume these are pretty legit. Moving on, the next thing is these dynamic turn signals for your mirror, and these are legit. I've know people that have these from AliExpress and they work fine, everything as you would expect. Plug and play, and what it basically does is just it changes your mirror from the OEM kind of ugly-ish blinking to this sweeping dynamic turn, and I gotta admit, it looks pretty cool. I I'm probably gonna get these eventually, but as of right now, I don't have any reason to. So these are just saved in my shopping cart, waiting to be ordered. But there is also, I guess, a brand name version of these. I think they cost like 100 something, if I'm not mistaken. But I think these are the exact same ones, basically. So save yourself the X amount of money, you just get these. GTI MK7, 40 bucks. Moving on, once again, this isn't really AliExpress exclusive or anything, and I haven't really seen a official company kind of sell these. You can also find these on eBay for around the same price, or I think 10 bucks more expensive, but you get it a bit faster. But basically, it's a steering wheel wrap, and I think it's pretty legit. I do know people that have bought these from eBay, and I think it might have also came from China. So I would assume these are more or less the same supplier. The thing about these is you kind of have to thread it and wrap it yourself, like literally go through each and every of these little, what you call it, stitchings, and kind of wrap it and sew it together. It sounds like a hassle, which is why I haven't done it yet, but I guess it looks a lot better than the stock one, and also a lot better than just a regular steering wheel cover. I guess these are the reviews of people that done it. It looks pretty legit. Maybe if I have the patience or the keen little fingers to go about doing this, I'll grab one. These next two items are spoiler related. This is a $40, I guess you can say, a wing extension or a wing lip. Not really a whole spoiler. It just kind of, I guess, increases it by an inch. I think there are legit versions of these from like the branded companies. I forgot which ones exactly. But I mean, it's just 3M'd on, I mean, and a piece of plastic, so I don't know how wrong or how bad this could be. I mean, I guess the worst case scenario is just fly off in the highway. But then again, half of y'all probably don't even make enough power to fly off the water that's on your roof. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I mean, when you install this, I would assume either way, you should still add additional tape and whatever adhesive, whatnot. But it looks pretty legit. Different colors, glossy or regular or whatever the hell this is. Now here's some spoiler, I guess, the side things, the side winglets. I don't know what it's called. The side things, these things. I mean, they come stock, but I know some people remove them to make their original wing look bigger. So maybe you removed it and now you regret it and you want to put it back. I do know officially if you buy these from Volkswagen, they're like 100 bucks a piece. I think it's 100 bucks. I'm not sure, but I know it's some really outrageous number. So I guess this is an option for you if you want to put yours back on. It looks pretty legit. I mean, the OEM ones are also 3M'd on like this anyway. So now we get to everybody's favorite color, carbon fiber. And the first thing is these mirror caps. And I've advocated about these for a while now. I mean, they're like 25 bucks, AliExpress. They're just mirror caps. So even if it's not real carbon fiber, I'm pretty sure they look the part. Nobody's gonna have a carbon fiber odometer tester. So I would say save yourself the money and go get a Tune or JB4 from buying the real carbon fiber and just grab one of these. Now on to more carbon fiber. I actually just found these, and it's basically just an overlay for your center console with, I think it's a sticker, and you basically just overlay it and make it carbon fiber. As you can see, they have one for the push buttons and have one for the non-push buttons. I personally am not a big fan of just overlaying carbon fiber with everything. Maybe if you have like a regular Golf, you might want to, because it's like a silver interior like this. But for the GTIs and I think the Rs, there is already some type of pattern. Like it's not carbon fiber, but it's very similar to carbon fiber. And now moving on to more carbon fiber, they have these carbon fiber, same thing as the one before, carbon fiber overlays for the vents. Like I said, I'm not really a big fan since most of the stock ones come with a carbon fiber pattern. But then again, if you're, I don't know, maybe this could be the difference between you winning first and second place in a car show. So up to you. But I think this one is pretty cool. The one with the whatever, what is it? The light switch. So yeah, I guess the example they show is if you have like a regular Golf or non-GTI version, you have this, I would say, ugly aluminum interior, and you might just want to overlay it and replace it with these, and it looks hell of a lot better. So this is basically just a vinyl sticker. I personally have this because I live in New York and I have a bumper bully, and the straps like scratched up my whole like bumper area, so I just covered it up with this. And the fitment, it's okay. I mean, it's basically just a sticker, a decal. I have the black one, and since my car is black, not much people really notice it unless they walk right up to it and they think it's like real carbon fiber or something, and I say it's just a sticker. So maybe this is something you want to consider if you, I don't know, put stuff on your bumper a lot. I mean, I would say this looks a lot better than that little rubber one that comes, I think the OEM one for the GTIs or Golfs. And this is the last item, and this is honestly my favorite because you can buy Apr badges on AliExpress. That's so funny. What do you have? You have white. Oh, you have different stages, like stage 2 plus, stage 1, and then what's stage 3? What's the stage 4 plus? Damn, I didn't even know there was that many stages. But this is I guess if you want to save yourself a buck or two, you can get this fake one. I mean, nobody's gonna know. But then again, don't be false claiming out here. And it's funny that I just saw this. They have a MK6 sticker on an MK7 car, but they really have one for every MK. It's, you gotta give credit to them. It's pretty interesting. Oh, it's just a stock photoshopped on. You can literally find anything on AliExpress. There's like a million things, like things for every category you could imagine, and even for categories you didn't even know existed. And no, they're not sponsoring me or anything. I just happen to buy a lot of stuff on AliExpress because it's more or less pretty cheap, and I just have fun browsing around. But word of advice, maybe not so much buy something like an iPhone cable that might not be legit. I would say stuff like this is pretty legit. I mean, you can't really fake a phone vent mount. In fact, I actually bought this one like not too long ago, like yesterday actually, but now I just gotta wait 3 months for it to come or something like that. But I mean, it was like $2, so I'm down to just wait for it. And like phone cases, I mean, like, how can you fake a phone case? Okay, it's not an official outer box, but I'm pretty sure it has the same outer box mechanics. But maybe for something like this, I personally wouldn't buy. This is too much electronics and computer stuff in the cable itself. I probably wouldn't buy it. But yeah, I mean, like I said, use your own discretion, and just, you know, don't blame me if you end up buying something that makes no sense. Okay, so, and that about wraps up this video. I don't know, maybe in the future I'll grab some of this stuff, like buy as much as I can, and then test it out on my own vehicle and let you guys know how it goes, how it holds up. I don't know yet. But until then, I mean, thanks for watching, especially if you made it this far, and catch you guys in the next one.